Hi guys, this is John from Meatgistics University, and this is Fresh Sausage 106 Basic Bratwurst Processing. Now, fresh sausage can be made from pork, beef, wild game, poultry, or really any type of meat. One of the best things about making fresh sausage is how easy it is to make. Of all the sausage you can make at home, fresh sausage, which includes bratwurst, is the easiest and requires the least amount of equipment. Another great thing specifically about bratwursts are the wide variety of flavors and seasonings that are available for you to use. Now, I'm going to go over the entire process to make bratwurst, but the same process holds true for Italian sausage and mostly for Mexican chorizo. We'll touch that a little bit later, but it's pretty much the same. Now, you could even make this with either just a grinder or just a stuffer. If you buy already ground meat, you can mix your seasoning in, load your stuffer, and stuff it into casings with this. Or if you're using whole muscle, you can grind on your grinder, mix in the seasoning by hand, and then use the grinder's stuffing ability as well. Just will take a little bit longer to stuff with a grinder. We're going to make this out of pork shoulder, and these are generally in the 70 to 30 fat to lean range, so you know we have the correct fat content for what we're making. Somewhere between 70-30 and 80-20 is where I like to be, though it can get fattier. Now we need to break this down into pieces that our grinder can handle. We're going to be using the Weston No. 12 Butcher Series grinder, so we need to make it small enough that all the pieces will easily fit down the throat. Now, the larger your grinder is, generally the larger you're going to have for a throat, so it can handle a little bit bigger pieces, and that saves you time in the processing. Make sure your grinder plates and knives are well oiled and in good working condition. Grind the meat twice, both times through a 3/16 plate. The second grind is going to take a little bit longer than the first one, just know that going into it. Now, if you want to grind once, then mix in your seasoning and grind it again, that's fine as well. We prefer to do the mixing and the grinding separately, but you can do it that way for sure. If you're making this out of venison, now is a good time to add your pork fat between the first and second grind. It'll help everything mix really well together. Otherwise, you run the risk of your protein just coating the clumps of fat, and you won't get a good protein extraction from that. Now, since this is a fresh product, we're not at all concerned with protein extraction, which means you can mix it with your hands if you choose. A meat mixer might still make it a little bit easier for you, but you definitely can do it by hands. Now, to help with mixing, we're actually going to add some water. For a 25-pound batch, I'd recommend you add about a pint, or if you're making chorizo, use a half a pint of water and a half a pint of 50-grain white distilled vinegar. Now, your seasoning and hi-temp cheese, if you're using any, all go in at this point. Now, we're using 6 ounces of Excalibur's apple bratwurst seasoning and a pound of cheddar cheese, since we're making a 10-pound batch. Mix it all until the seasoning and any additives you put in are evenly dispersed, but you'll want to stop well before you start getting any type of protein extraction. That's only going to mess us up later on. So we're going to be using 30mm fresh collagen casings for this. It works just as well for Italian sausage and bratwurst as well as chorizo. We're also going to use the 22mm stuffing tube that comes with the Walton stuffers. It fits just perfectly on there. Now, if you want to use 32mm collagen or hog casings, both of those are perfectly fine. Just make sure that if you're using the hog casings that they've been rinsed and soaked. For beginners, I recommend using collagen as it's just one less thing to worry about. So just slide your casings onto your tube, load your stuffer, and you're ready to go. Once your stuffer is loaded, begin cranking it down using your handle and the bottom gear. Try to keep an even and steady pressure throughout the whole process. While one person cranks, another person should be down at the tube holding the casing lightly enough onto the tube, but with not too much force because you don't want to create any overpressure and a burst casing. They should be almost smooth when finished stuffing with just enough give for when you twist them, they're not going to pop. One good tip for if you're doing it by yourself is to clamp down an edge or a corner of your stuffer just to keep it from rocking. That'll make everything a lot easier to do. So everything's stuffed now, we're ready to go ahead and twist these into links. To twist them, you're going to want to pinch down about 5 inches from the end of your rope and twist in one direction. Start away from you, start towards you, it doesn't matter. Then twist that down, find where it is on your rope, pinch it down, and twist in the opposite direction. Then you just keep going down your rope all the way until you have them all twisted into links. Then we're going to cut them and freeze them. Now you're ready to either throw them on the grill or vacuum pack them before freezing. Just remember to freeze them a little bit before you vacuum pack, otherwise it's going to get squished down and some of the sausage will actually come out of the casing. Then when you're getting ready to put them on the grill, just make sure you get them to safe internal cooking temperatures. That's 160 for the pork, beef, and wild game, and 165 for poultry or any type of fowl. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and visit waltonsinc.com and meatgistics.com to find everything but the meat. I'm John with Meatgistics University, and I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to Walton's YouTube channel to watch more amazing videos, or shop at waltonsinc.com to find everything but the meat. Check out our latest sales and giveaway video here, or watch another hand-picked video by clicking here.